Hello, folks. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Friday. See a lot of regulars in the chat. If you have not figured it out, my name is Joel Duggan, like it says on the tin, and this is the Citadel, a survival Minecraft server where I do geeky stuff in Minecraft with my friends. And it sounds like we need to sleep. Uh-oh. I think one of the mods I installed has got new sounds, so it should be interesting. I might have to go turn those off if I can. That's kind of ridiculous. Hold on. So much for broken ankles. So we do have a number of performance mods installed, but I also have a couple of just client-side ambient stuff. So Mambience is one of the ones that I've got installed, which is the new version because we updated to 1.16.5, as you can see today. I think I might have to delete this. That's going to get annoying because there's no options for it, right? Does it change if I take my boots off out of curiosity? It probably does. Nope, it does not. All right, well, I guess I should have looked at that before. Anyway, we'll deal with that in a second. Noisy landing. Yeah, that's going to get terribly annoying. This is the Westgate that we were working on last time. I haven't played since the last time I streamed, which I think was Sunday. So almost a week. So far, so good. I really quite like the way that this is turning out. Not sure about that part, but we're going to sort that out today. We're also going to sort out this other tower/wall and try to figure out what's going to be the best course of action. First thing, though, I just noticed is that I got to go fix my elytra. So we're going to do that first. Yeah, whoever designed this Mambience mod, this is rough. We're getting rid of this right now. I like the old one better. So, rocky start. Give me a second. Where's a safe place for me to hang my hat? Let's go over here. Okay, give me a second. Okay, we're back. Probably still need to sleep. Although, my mini-map isn't working either. I don't understand. That's going to be a problem too. I didn't notice that at first either. Yeah, Zero's mini-map is not working. I have it installed. All right, a little bit of troubleshooting to kick off the stream here. Hold on. Let's just see if we can find a shulker box. Need to put some stuff away here. That'll do. So if I pick this up. All right, so shulker box tooltip is working. That's fine. I guess OptiFabric is working because yes, okay. So the only thing I need to check is just why the mini map isn't working, and I don't know why that would be. Does anybody know if there's a problem with Zero's mini map? I might have to go get the older version. Let's see here. Also, I'm hearing rain. Has the video completely frozen for you? Because that's new with 1.16.5. For me, anyway. Let's see here. Yeah, video's frozen. Oh, that sucks. That means I can't tab away. If I tab out of Minecraft, then the video stops. That's annoying. Oh, you know what? I bet you, yeah. I downloaded the Forge version of Zero's minimap. I hate that there's so many versions of these things. That's very annoying. All right, just give me 1 second here. In the meantime, how is everybody? CurseForge. CurseForge is a website that just drives me nuts. It's so hard to figure out if you're downloading the right file. Yeah, that's the Forge one. All right. This looks like it could be. Yeah, see, the fabric and the forge are both on the same page. That's what happened there. Glad it's Friday. Yeah, I'm glad it's Friday too. Electricity is awesome. Yeah, it helps. We're having a pretty wild winter. Oh, that nerd. Wild and mild here, which is surprising. I need to go get the Zero's mini map. Zero's map. It's funny, you know, Google is more efficient at getting you to the right page than actually working within CurseForge. Is that terrible? Right, this is probably going to mean I have to restart Minecraft again. Just give me 1 second. Do you guys hear the audio from the game as well with the video frozen? Or does it just hang there? Wasn't hearing anything either. So when I tab out of the game, OBS just completely ignores it. Oh no, CJ says audio was still there. Could hear the rain in the UI clicks. Interesting. But it's weird that it just doesn't capture the video. Yeah, Streamlabs OBS is what I'm using. Noticed some updates lately and it's been kind of buggy. Mini packs, mostly human error. Like to update them to open mod pages. No. They shouldn't be outdated. I just downloaded the latest. So like I just did that 2 seconds ago. Why would they be outdated? Well, the minimap has worked. Looks different. Are the map settings the same? Sleep again. So I'm pretty sure I removed the Mambience app entirely because it was not working. The new one was terrible. Whoever thought putting in ironclad footsteps into an ambience mod was sorely mistaken. Where do I want to go here? There's the minimap. It's under options, controls, hotkeys. It's way down here. Options, open settings, open world map. Large minimap is Z. It's not happening. Change it to this. So if I go to this key, lighting on, load new chunks, train depth on, footsteps off, world map waypoints off, slopes, collect cursor coordinates, sure. Biomes in vanilla mode, I don't know what that means. Texture compression. Cool. So that's all good. And it looks like we're not seeing anything else. I need to find a mob. If the mobs show up on the mini map, then I'll have to change things. Like they don't. Sweet. Right, I need some rockets. Flying way over here was a dumb idea. It's a little bit darker, I think. I feel like, yeah, it's got some odd. I feel like I might have to change some settings. It doesn't look as pretty as it used to. They've obviously made some changes. Mini packs at tier 1 and Jody Illyria at tier 1 for 16 and 11 months, respectively. Thanks so much. Really appreciate the support. Sorry for being a little bit behind on that, Jody. I just had some technical stuff I needed to take care of. Heightened resolution, it looks like. Nope. It's just that these are darker. These lines are darker. I wonder if that's a setting that I can change. Load flowers. Train depth off. That didn't work. Update chunks. Default 3D, default 2D. Maybe that's what I changed. Nope. Well, we don't want it off. That looks terrible. Legacy. Maybe that's what it is. Aha. That's what I like. Okay, good. Sorted. So for everybody that wants to know that, that was the terrain slopes legacy. That's what we want. I just need to go get some rockets. Wrong keys. Can you enlarge the map just a tad? Which one? This one? This is about as big as it gets. I'm not enlarging the mini-map. That's the whole idea. It's a mini-map. I think they're over here. Doop, 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 doop. Rocket box. Oh, might as well get these while we're here. Do we need to fix any tools? Looks like we're good. So I think what I'll do, because of all the technical bouncing around we had to do at the start of the stream, is that we'll go repair things, and then I'll just start over again. Not that I'm going to reboot the stream, but I'll do the whole welcome to the Citadel thing all over again. Shoop. So we don't have the Mambience mod anymore. That sucks. The Vixen is gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Thanks so much, the Vixen. Total of 10 gift subs so far on the channel. Lost Decoy Found, Obsidian Clad Fox, Odat Nerd, Gay Geek 43 US, and Dosage have all received gift subs. Make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, the Vixen. All right, let's do it from in here. Hopefully I remember that I did this. Spoiler, I will not remember that I did this. So I'll just wait till the things start or stop dinging. I think Dosage was the last one. It's weird that it was giving that as subs individually and not noting them. Like Streamlabs OBS doesn't say that's a gift sub. It just kind of says that's a sub. It's interesting. All right. As we dive below, welcome to the Citadel. My name is Joel Duggan. If you haven't figured it out, this is a survival Let's Play server where I do geeky stuff in Minecraft with my friends, like build giant gold farms in the middle of a lava lake. We are working in the medieval zone today, but we need to repair the old Elytra before we do anything else. So that's what we're going to do right now. And it's probably going to be noisy, as this farm often is. Who's the first victim? Let's go with you. All right, that's there. We need to put that there, and we need to turn that down. Elytra's repaired. That's done. Does not take very long when you have a nice little efficient farm like this. And one more round of zombie pigmen should fix everything. That's a fast way to start the stream. Yeah, I hear you on the diagonal. I'd like to mute my neighbors. If my neighbors had a slider, that would be awesome. Probably good enough. is that there? That's interesting. Hold on. Thought there was a sword there. Maybe it was just taking its time. Anyway, we are all repaired. That's good. I will turn mob sounds back up before I forget. Made that mistake last time. We haven't been here a very long time. I think I'll just leave the gold for whoever's next. I don't think we really need it. Should be fine. Let's just pop you in here. And done. Easy breezy. Oh, that nerd, thanks. Yeah, this is a similar, you've seen the design before. It's a donut zombie piglin farm. But we don't build above the nether on the server. We find it more fun and interesting to build in the nether. So if you look at it, it's actually out in the middle of the lava lake. So most of this is non-spawnable. You can see some caverns and stuff that we have to light up. And you can also see where we've slabbed. Like all this dark stuff, that's all nether brick. That's been slabbed. I just wanted to pop over here fast. Get that done early in the stream. That left a hole, didn't it? Probably. Anyway, I'll fix that later. No, the spawn rates don't seem to suffer at all. I mean, it took a lot of work. There's a lot more slabbing involved than getting above the nether, but I find that above the nether just feels, and this is a personal thing, I don't have anything against people that do this. I just feel like it's kind of cheaty. I'd much rather go about it the old-fashioned way. It provides some new problems that you have to solve, that sort of stuff. The problem is that it's been in the game so long that Mojang will never take it out. Well, I shouldn't say never, but it's very unlikely that they will take out the nether roof building option. I don't know that we've walked this path at nighttime. Hopefully there's not a lot of creepers. We're about to find out. Guess I should probably put a torch in my hand. I don't have one. Okay. I've got some torches laying around, but not many. Couple along here. Oh, zombie. Skeleton. I am going to jump and fly away if there's a creeper because I don't want them to blow a giant hole in my path. But this is very much a dark build area. It's all lit kind of traditionally and not for mob proofing. So we do need to add some street lamps along here though, for sure. I don't even have many of the buildings lit up in the town. So this would be a good indicator as to what might need some light on the insides to make it feel more alive. Oh, another zombie. That looks pretty cool. We must have a light up there somewhere. This could use some light inside, I think. And I like that we've got some porch lights on the houses on the streets. And that seems to help. Oh, we're gonna have to deal with these folks though. Where'd you go? How did I miss you? Heard you, spider. Where on earth did you go? Can't fit in there. There you are. Alright. Grab some sleep. I agree with you, Ani. about the light control and slabs and carpets and stuff. It is a pain in the butt. Because half of this stuff is spawn proofed and half of it isn't, right? Because some of it's slabs and some of it's not. Suddenly it's a horror movie? Yeah, really though. All right, let's see. Do I have anything here? I think I need to get rid of anything here. Nope, it's all down this way. Moved a lot of our shulkers down closer to the gate. He's hanging out under that one stair. All right, let's dump some of this inventory so I'm not going crazy. Where is the cosmic? Not the cosmic bones are down here. I guess they're not. This was the junky drawer. Oh, put those in here. Remember what we were doing last time in terms of where we left off. I know we're going to need some andesite. Need some stairs. Probably more bricks. Leave the walls. Don't need those. Okay, let's see what the next phase is going to be. What's in everyone's cups today? I'm drinking a medium roast. It's Guatemalan, I think. Yeah, local roaster, but Guatemalan beans. Thanks for the lurk, Zero Fox. Much appreciate it. So fancy, Miss Snarky. Yes, I am indeed fancy. Calling me fancy. You like it too. All right. What is next? It is delicious. I think the Honduran ekes out the Guatemalan just by a little bit. I think. So this tower may not be a tower. We may want to bring it over to something else here. Or I might want to make it smaller. I haven't decided yet. Kind of wondering if we trimmed this up by a block, if it would look okay. And it would give this kind of like an asymmetrical feel. So I think we're going to try that to start out. And what does the chat think about a straight line of corner bricks versus this kind of pattern here? Obviously I haven't finished it, but like, do we like that better? Or do we like the straight line better on the other side? Pattern? Yeah. Okay. I think we'll stick with it then. So this is 11 by 11, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So I'm thinking if we reduce this down to a 9 by 9, it will not look as ominous. The concern that I have right now is that I don't want this gate structure to look bigger than this. So I think we need to take this down a notch. And then what we can do is, you might be able to see this on the map. Yeah, so like if I take this down and make it smaller, then we could have like a little wall that would go right to this tower. And this is going to be a river. We're going to connect this river in here, so that way there'll be like a structure part here, which I think will look cool. So that means that we've got some teardown to do. That's fine. Won't take very long. Let's just start with. I guess we'd have to do it. Yeah, we'll just go start with the corners here. I need some more andesite, I think. And then this one will get this treatment here. We should probably take all this out too. Oh, I don't want to take too much of this away. I had this here for a reason. The stone, I think, was meant to be a wall. Yeah, that's the direction of the wall. Okay, cool. We can work with that. Mixing some random spruce slabs for those trapdoors holding up the wood. I don't know what you mean, but it's definitely a build in progress. There'll be some time to fix textures and things later. Right now I'm trying to get the shapes done and the basic block choices. I approach it a lot like I do a drawing, you know, like you try to get as much of the full drawing done first, then you go back and detail it. Bloop. Okay, so this is the wall. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that means that this goes like that. And we have to do the same thing over here. Oh, a limited edition roast. Nice. I don't know if we've done much of that around here. Most of the stuff that I get is readily available, but I also only get this fancy coffee that I've been drinking the last few weeks from like gifts. So like I'm still going through some stocking stuff for coffee that I got from my mom. And I mean, it's great coffee, but I don't get it very often. Hey, 40 Thieves, how's it going? My own Citadel blend would be fantastic. That would be amazing. Would make lots of friends. I've thought about getting into more, like, trying to roast coffee at home, but it just seems like such a process. And I'm the kind of person, like, I'm the kind of nerd that would want to do it, like, really well, and I don't really have the facility to do it. I've got a small apartment kitchen. It's open, but it's still not very big. I guess I shouldn't bother to take... Well, yes, this has to go. Trying to do the math here. I don't know that I've brewed a lot of French vanilla and other flavored coffees. I use a French press, and I've got a burr grinder, and you're not really supposed to grind flavored coffee beans. Not that I couldn't get pre-ground. If I got pre-ground, I could do it. You know? Is that a request, Miss Snarky? Right. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks okay. You got a good coffee shop nearby that does the roasting. Nice. 40 Thieves for us. There is the roaster that I like so far. There are some good roasters in the city, but the one that I like is in the valley, so it's not far. Half an hour, 45 minutes. Makes for a nice drive. Tricks of 123. You are not alone. I don't know that Alistair hates tea, but he doesn't drink tea. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Be 8, 9. Like that. That should all line up. Nice and prairie-like. What does my map say? Does my map say that I made a square? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Square I've made. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to look being flush with the roof. It might not be the greatest, but we'll have to see. And we'll have to go up at least one more. Don't remember how this goes. It is even with the bottom slab, so we have to go one more. Yep, cool. So with a lot of these builds, I like to put in the frame first, just so I can get a feel for how big they are. Get misplaced a block here. And that way you're not wasting a ton of time putting in all kinds of different blocks you don't need. See if this is going to look okay from the road. Yeah, I mean, already it just feels a lot better. Like this feels important, but then this feels like sort of secondary. I feel like that should work out. If we were going to continue the wall, though, it's going to attach at a funny angle, but that could be kind of fun. Unless we want to bring it down. Actually, yeah, that's probably a good idea. I think with these, we just started attaching 2 at a time. Yeah. So maybe here we can do the same thing. And rather than just continuing this line straight through, we could continue it from here. And that way it'll work out better, I think. We could also make it thinner. Well, we can make it 5 wide. That's fine. All right, well, just to get rid of the confusion, we can remove all this stuff. Came from the Spawn Chunks podcast, says Vic Streams. Thanks very much. I'm glad that you enjoy the podcast. epic show this week. We had a blast this week. It was a long show, but we had a lot to talk about, and there's some more stuff coming up in the next snapshot. Not as much. We won't be dedicating the whole show to the snapshot. We're going to have a chunk mail episode, I think, this coming week. But we'll still going to obviously discuss the snapshot. So I don't want to move this, I don't think, just yet. But what I do want to do is look at this part. So I feel like if we continued something that I think is around 5 thick, like that, which would make sense, we would just center it on this. So we'll grab our stone. And that's the middle. So that would be there and there. And then we can just come through here. And then just start going over by 2. Might have to get rid of some stuff in here. This will eventually, I think, have to move. Yeah, we'll just move that down until the face of it hits the other side. So that'll work out. We'll just, no, need that there. Let me know if I'm going really fast and if I'm not explaining things well enough. I'm seeing a lot of new faces, new names in the chat. So if you're not familiar with the build and what we're doing, then let me know and I can kind of slow down a little bit and kind of explain what I'm trying to do. I will say though that Zero's minimap is an excellent tool if you're going to be using it for that top-down, like being able to draw pixel art from the above. Boy, it saves you a lot of time. So before this all grows over with grass, let's take a look at the river biome, which is about here. So let's just put this back in, but as a line. Shears on me? I don't. And we'll probably want this to be maybe like a 7x7, so it'll be even smaller, which could be kind of cool. I just have to figure out where it's going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can probably get away with just one more section like this, another section like that, and then start the tower there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7. Get rid of this. At some point, we're going to have to actually sculpt the river a little bit before we can figure out what's really happening here. But from the top down, that's about what it looks like. I'm kind of wondering if this tower, if we could get away with putting this on an angle. I'm wondering if that might be a better way to go. Take it easy, Miss Snarky. I will see you later. Definitely want to listen to the recent ones. I agree, Odette Nerd. For people that are new to this Bon Chunks podcast, it's a news show. So you always want to listen to the latest week because we cover the latest news from Minecraft. But then in between, you've got a whole week before the next episode, so you can go and deep dive. What we usually suggest is people maybe listen back as far as the latest expansion. So like if you go back to the summer for your back catalog and start listening from 116 onward, and you can clearly see those in the episode descriptions, you'll be able to figure out kind of like where we are in terms of our view of the game and stuff like that. Yeah, I kind of want this to be farther forward and then maybe change. I think maybe that wall has to change angles. I feel like I want this up here. So we'll do that. How many blocks do I need to move it? 3? Does that feel right? Maybe even a bit more. This is why we mess around with frames. If you're not going to build things twice in Creative World first, then I feel like this is the way to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoops. We could also just have the wall attached to the corner. We could do that too. Kind of fun. Trixa, that's great. I'm glad that you like the show so much. You went chronologically Obsidian? That's a unique way to go. Do we want that to go? I guess if we change the angle, there's only one angle that we can do, which is the 40, which is a 45. So this will just dictate how we do it, unless we take it in a completely different way. But I think I'm just going to take this tree down. I've been trying to avoid trees until I absolutely have to take them down, just because I want to try to leave as much as the natural foliage and Minecraft landscape that I can. This is definitely in the way. How does that look? It's too steep. That doesn't work at all. Huh. Okay, I was not expecting that. This is the problem with the low resolution in Minecraft, is sometimes your two options, one is too shallow and the other one's too steep. I'll try that again. Yeah, there's no way to make this steeper. And I mean, we could tweak it at the end, I guess. That wouldn't make any sense. Well, I guess we could make it like a V. Starting with this one. Nope. That's not terrible. It sort of looks like a curve, though. And I would much prefer it be a straight line. So if that's the case, we get this to hook up the way that we want. I guess that's how it has to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, did I put that in the wrong spot? Oh, that's fine. That's right. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I made this wrong size. Don't think that's a square. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, it's a square. It's just the wrong square. Do we want to move it left or right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could also put something there, like a single block. Again, that might make it look more like a curve, though. Let's try it real quick. It's really weird having played with Mambience for so long that now I miss it. Like normally there's birds chirping right now. Don't think I like that very much. So it looks like we go out. Yeah, I'd say that's okay. Honestly, it's kind of nice without Mambience just because where my speakers are, it doesn't sound like there are squirrels and birds living in my chimney anymore. Nice. That should take care of that. So the idea being that this would stick out into the river and kind of guard it in a way. I'd say that works, just that we've got to block it in place over here, though. Be a fun challenge to have this wall go down the hill. That could be kind of cool, too. Could be kind of cool, too. But now we can pop in here. Should be enough to finish that from below. Oh, maybe not from down here. Nope, never mind. Okay, I think we just need more stuff. Yep. Zoop. Cobra 9XY. You're welcome. I'm glad that you've gotten some inspiration. That's really nice to hear. It's as someone that, creates a lot of content, it's always really cool to hear when you've inspired somebody to do something cool. Cool. Whoa, I did not mean to fall off. Seeing as the sun is going down, and I'm going to have to go sleep anyway, and Cosmic has reminded me that once an hour I take a break. So if you are new to the stream, I pop away for about 5 minutes. Usually I make myself another cup of coffee or refresh my water or something like that. So you should too. Grab yourself a snack, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. And we are back. Time to sleep. Some of the tracks on the what do I use? Pretzel. They more than sound a little bit like Game of Thrones. Sometimes they're like kind of a ripoff from some of the Game of Thrones music. And other fantasy stuff too. I've heard stuff that sounds an awful lot like Lord of the Rings, to the point where like they've only changed a couple of notes. You know, you're humming along because you know it, even though you've never heard it before, and then they just change one or two of the notes, and you're like, oh, okay, that's not what I was expecting. We're gonna bring this down with us. Also, that and that can go back in here. Do we need any of this stuff? Probably not. Actually, we'll bring this. Oh, bring that too. You actually thought it was from Lord of the Rings? Yeah, totally. It's very, very similar. To the point where I'm kind of surprised. I guess because it's royalty free, then there's nothing they can do because they're not trying to make any money from it. But yeah, if it existed on YouTube, I would imagine it would be flagged. All right, let's put down some other things. This is gravel. We're going to put that there. This is bones. And then the junk box. Let's put you there. Now, some of this go. I guess it's not necessarily junk. It's just stuff we don't have like a place to put things. Like it's not garbage. I do, however, have iron box. So hopefully this will not feel as large when we do. We're going to have to put the corners on it as well. So we should probably do that now just to make sure it looks okay. So we need stairs, probably more than 18. I mean, we're going to use these anyway. Stairs, those we need andesite slabs, more than 18 of those as well. And more andesite. So earlier in the stream, I noticed this, and Cosmic and I were talking about this off stream. There's like a Windows noise, and it's like somebody inviting me to their party or something in Windows. And I can't figure out how to turn it off. I Googled it for like 10 minutes before the stream, and I couldn't figure it out. And it's weird because like none of my friends would be online right now. Everybody's got jobs. So I'm not sure who would be adding me. But if anybody knows how to turn off that sound. I noticed it was happening on Sliced Lime stream the other day too. Hey, Jimmy Pup 3, what's up? All right, so these start the block above this. So that goes there. And then these start going on these particular blocks, I think. So we'll just do these two sides for now. Nice thing about this is that we've done it all before. So it's not super complicated. Wait a minute. Did we? No, I left them this way. I'd experimented with doing the different block, but I think stone looked better. And then we just put stairs in between. I feel like an acrobat sometimes when I'm doing these things. You imagine if you were like a real builder and you were like placing stone across the top of your tower and somebody walked by and you're just sitting there going like, hop, hop. They think you're nuts. All right, let's go take a look. Yep, I think that's just enough. I'm glad that we knocked it down by a brick. I quite like that. I don't like. Oh, I'm missing a couple of blocks here. I don't like that these stop right there. So I'm not sure what to do there. I think we might have to do something with the top 3 or 4 blocks here so that these go. It goes up to here, but then it stops and does something else. I think we might have to stop it at this point as opposed to this point. That or we just kind of keep on going with the andesite. We could try a couple things maybe on this one and see what it looks like. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Hey, Fazu Battlecaster, what's up? I think I saw a fire pit here earlier too. Hello to you, sir. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it. Yeah, that actually looks even tighter. I kind of wish we could make that smaller. It won't work though. Will not work. We'd have to move everything. So that's staying like that. Well, maybe not this part, but the top part is staying like that. Yeah, I quite like that. Let's see what we can do now about... Oh, we got a couple things here. Hold on. That should be that. I'm curious now about the top part here. We come across here. What if we did this? How does that look? It's not the best. Not my favorite. All right, let's fill this in then. Oh, Mom Crafter, I am not good with scaffolding. Don't let yourself be fooled. Because I totally took damage going down that scaffolding. Like I just blitzed through it like this. No different than falling off of it. Did you get a chance to mess around inside of the snapshot? I did for about 15 minutes because the frame stutter that I get with the snapshots is horrendous. That said, I did notice when I was installing Fabric for 1.16.5, which is the server is now on 1.16.5, when I was doing that, I was noticing that I could install Fabric for the snapshots. So I might try to start doing that because I may have very little choice. If I want to spend any time in the snapshots, because I would love to do a snapshot single player world between now and when the snapshots or when the 117 actually comes out. But the problem is I don't want to start a single player world where I don't have access to Optifine and the things that keep my computer from going completely useless with the frame center. It's very hard on the eyes for me. So actually the improvements today have helped. Actually, I'm not noticing it nearly as much here. It still happens. I'm getting some frame flickers, but not so much a stutter. I mean, we're operating at 55 frames a second, but the FPS isn't the problem. It's the stutter. It's some pixel tearing that happens or pixel lag that happens on the monitor. It's not fun. But normally I'd be a lot dizzier by this point in the stream. So with the latest snapshot, you can only upgrade worlds built in the previous one. Yeah, exactly. So I'm waiting for two things. I think the best thing for me to do is wait because then Fabric will catch up. Maybe Optifine will even have some stuff. But Fabric at least might be able to help. And then the other thing is I think I want to wait until they start to do biomes in the snapshots. Like as soon as lush caves are in the snapshots, and they've got to be close to that, I think. Maybe this week or next. Like this week coming, so not what's today? So not the 17th, but like the 24th. Either that snapshot or some other snapshot. So here's the problem I have with these is that it has this funny little tangent right there. And I'm not a fan. But yes, I'd like to do a snapshot. I'd like to do a snapshot series. Survival, like just single player. We'll mess around, have some fun, and see how long we keep it. And if we like it, then we could always just keep it for the long haul. But I'm glad I checked. I need more andesite. Yeah, I also want to look at the technical details as well, since you do stuff with customizations. Well, I wouldn't be doing anything custom on the snapshot. I would just be playing it as it is. I mean, the only thing I would be doing would be trying to run Fabric for optimizing it. So like I try to run phosphor, lithium, and probably sodium locally, just so I can have some control over the quality of it. Because the snapshot, when I load Minecraft without any help, like without Optifine, without Fabric, it's rough. Like it is unplayable. Immediate seasickness. Like it takes 10 minutes and I'm done. So that's why I haven't been able to spend very much time in the snapshots. It's on my to-do list. I haven't watched it yet, but I hear that Pixel Riffs did a really good video. I saw it on my YouTube subscriber list. It's like 35 minutes long. So like he had a lot to say. Yeah, the frame setter is an issue with my PC. It's not a Minecraft thing. Well, Minecraft isn't optimized the best for Java modern computers. So but yeah, it's a PC problem because it doesn't just happen in Minecraft. It happens in other games that I play. More noticeable in Minecraft. So I don't know. The only way that I can explain this, if like this may or may not show up on Twitch, and this is going to be exaggerated, but this is what I see, right? Something like that when I'm turning. You know, this is actually pretty good. I'm actually quite impressed today. But what happens is you'll previously I'll turn. And what you'll do is you'll go this way and then that way and then this way and then that way and then this way and then that way. It's exaggerated so I can show you, but like it just kind of like does this when you turn sideways, and it's just like bleh. It's not good. It's like instant headache. All right. So that is done as far as the outside goes. Well, the basic shape. We've got texturing and obviously windows and things. And again, not a huge fan of that right there. So we have to figure out what to do. it's not the end of the world. I'm wondering if we could get rid of the ones there in the corners, then it would be okay. But that tends to bug me. Like that doesn't look very good right there. So I guess the solution is to put in the other one. Let's see if that helps. It looks neat inside. I like the corners. So to improve this, we need to do that, but then remove these ones. See how that looks. Still not my favorite. I almost wish that we could do something larger at the bottom here so that we could start this one block higher. I don't want to make the towers any higher, obviously. But what you'd want is to have a single block here, not this L shape, you know? So we could try to offset it from the bottom. I tried a bunch of different ideas the other day and it did not work. So we'll have to see. I wonder, do I have any walls on me? Wonder what this would look like. Doesn't really work. If it was polished andesite, it might work. But we can't do polished walls, which sucks. And that doesn't work either. Maybe stairs? We do polished stairs. That might be the solution. What if we did that and did this? So that changes the order in which things go. Just don't know if I like this. And if we did it, I think we'd have to go full on like that. Maybe something Mythical Sausage does when he adds a little bit of thickness to the bottom 2 blocks. Is this what you're talking about? Like the thickness here? Toss CJ, if you have a chance, toss a an image in Minecraft channel in the Discord. I'll take a look at my next break. There's a term for what, 43s? Comment was like 5 minutes old. I'm a little slow in the chat sometimes when I'm intensely involved in building. So that could work. Although I'm kind of wondering, this could work if it was in 2s. Like what if the whole thing was just, because I like them being square to the ground like this. What if we just, I wonder if we could do this in a way that we could just do it in 2s and it might work out in our favor. It could be completely wrong, but what if we did this? So instead of every block, we did every other block? Like that spacing? Do we like the look of that? I think it looks a little bit more unique. I've not seen it in Minecraft very much. Usually what you see is this. Because this could be a solution if it works out right in the end. I'm not going to bother to do the math. I'm just going to change it. Oh, I think that's the solution to the problem. That and more scaffolding. Who was it earlier that said that I was good at scaffolding? Just proved you wrong. Yeah, I think that might be it. Simplest solution, right? Because I don't want them to be any wider. Yep, like that better. Like it way better. He mostly uses a few blocks with stairs on top. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. It's called a buttress from an architecture standpoint. I'm going to be using those over here in those positions, I think. Yeah, you mean something like this? Right. They're meant to be load-bearing. You see them a lot in Gothic architecture with roofs. And so they'll take some of the load and they'll spread the vertical load out to a wider base. Hey, Corey Sasquatch, what's up? Oop, that's wrong. We have to go fix the inside and we should be good. I'm doing well, thank you. Enjoying Friday. Instead of refreshing my coffee on my last break, I grabbed a beer. So all is good in the Joel Duggan hood right now. We are working on a medieval city, or town. I keep on calling it a city. I'm not sure what to call it. I think it's a town. I want it to be a town. Cool. I think that works. And so we'll go over here and change these up. And I think we also need to think about what's going to happen for a floor. We didn't do one over here. Just use stone, I think. So we'll do this over here too, just so we can see what's going on. It's probably going to be wood by the end of the day, but just so we can walk around and do stuff. All right, so we can go over here. Hey, Zinthane, how's it going? Good to see you here. Oh, no, not that one. This is also wrong. Oops. Is this right? That's right. And then this one's wrong. I do find scaffolding for these kind of things to be very handy. I didn't like it when I was working in my modern city, though. The distances I was trying to travel up were just too great. It get a little bit tedious. I think that's everything. Yes, yeah. Thanks, Cosmic. We've been working on this since November. And there's a lot going on. Fair amount over here and a lot going on up here too. That's a natural village over on the right, but then there's also the this thing. Although I think I was done this before November or very shortly, like when I started doing November 4th stuff, which is what the VODs I've got downloaded, I was starting on the potato farm. So this might have been like an October thing, this thing. Unless I went back and did it later, I don't remember. Get these blocks back, I think. Still a couple of these lower ones to revise. So these ones have to change. Those. Nice. And this is also wrong. They found me. They've come. I'm not sure if that siren shows up on the stream, but it was loud here. I think that's all for. Cool. Thought it was outside your house. Yeah, so the Yeti X, which is my new mic, it does a pretty good job. And I've got a filter on Streamlabs OBS that will take out things like fan noise, like from the computer or from anything else in the room. However, the higher pitched things, if you're a longtime listener of the Spawn Chunks, then you will know that blue jays in my backyard go straight through the filter and pick up very clearly on the mic as if they're sitting on my shoulder, which is a little bit funny. Thought it was some sort of medieval bird. Well played. Well played. I know this is a little bit early, but I need to bop out for another quick break. I'll try to keep it short, but stick around. We're going to stream for another little bit. I just need to step away. I will be right back. All right, back to work. Oh, my alarm's going off. Stop it. Okay. Oh, hello. He hasn't seen me yet. So I think the next step, I want to figure out where we want potential windows to go in these towers, or arrow slits. They don't have to be windows. Something like that. There. And I'm thinking they're going to be up at that level. I don't think I want them down here. It would make more sense, I guess, to have them down there in line with the I'm not sure what you want to call that, the bridge, the headway. I think I'm going to put them up here. So if we were going to think about that, we could probably add some extra texture in here by using different bricks, which we have. Well, we could try these. I want to try those too. However, it looks like we're probably going to put them on. I'm not sure what level. We should probably check that. So if that's the floor level here, 1, 2, 3. So I guess even with the base of this would make the most sense. So on this floor, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So here, I guess we'd put them in this position. Feels kind of high. Try that. Yeah, one lower. Right idea, wrong spot. We might be able to actually get away with using 4 of these stairs. And rather than doing long, narrow slits like that, we could maybe do square ones. But we can frame them using this. So we could come across here. We need 4. So we'd have to start here. Oh, that doesn't work out, does it? Wonder what they look like if they're attached. How bad does this look? We need more stairs. Yeah, it's nicer when there's a separation. That's too bad. That almost worked out. Oh, I have an idea. Let's grab more of those. King D, doing well. Thank you very much. How are you? And hi, Christian. How are you? Thanks for coming by. Yeah, so if we do this, but put solids in here, we can move these. And then put these here. Oops. But then we'll want to make the floor one lower. Which feels kind of claustrophobic, but it won't be too bad if we use slabs. If we use slabs, it won't feel so bad. It feels a little bit strange, but Can't think of another way to do it. Hopefully it looks good outside. Oh, hello. I saw you. I saw you. Bye. Well, that's too bad. Sounds like a horrible way to spend a Friday. I don't like that very much. Crap. Thought I came up with a good solution. Well, I think we've got the right idea, but instead I think we're going to use andesite stairs instead of the polished andesite stairs. That probably will solve the issue. Mom Crafter. I must have missed it just before my break. Thanks very much. We've got 1, 2, 3 gifted subs from Mom Crafter to Shepherd4711, Nightmare 82465, and Jenny Stormcloud. Jenny and Shepherd, I've seen you here before. That's awesome that you get a tier 1 sub. You can connect your Discord and your Twitch, all three of you, and join the Discord. And again, a big thank you out to Momcrafter42. Sorry I missed that. Must have been just on my break or just before. Either way, much appreciated. You got a gift sub. Nice, Shepherd. There you go. Yes, I think we will do the same thing. We're just going to move them. Do we want to do 2 or do we want to do 3? I feel like 2 probably looks the best. Yeah. Whoa, hi. You're mad because I killed your brother. So, yes to this, just different textures. So this should look pretty good when it's all done, because of course you won't be able to see the seams. And we will just do the same thing all the way around. Should be using slabs for this. So the question is, does it look better if we do it this way or the other way? All right, chat, you on your toes? Arrow slits A or arrow slits B? I think I like these ones better. Jen Foster from this Discord. Oh, cool. I didn't realize you changed your name. There's a picture of the map on Twitter. If you go back far enough, King D, it's already there. Prefer B? Yeah, front. So front or inside, like outside or inside. I think I like this one too. I think I like that one too. I love progress. I like it when things come together quickly. We've made the decision to change this tower and have made it looking pretty slick in a short amount of time. Oops, that's not the right block. That stays there. Put these in here. This way, we're just moving these just like a half a block towards the outside. And same thing, we'll just come in here. That's the middle, so it's these two. And this one here. Nope. Cool. Should probably some torches and spread them around in there. I feel like some of the creepers are showing up from our own build. I need more torches. Do I have coal? I hope I do. Yes, lots. Do. You know, as much as I say that I don't want to start, Minecraft all over again on a regular basis, I was really looking forward to, or I guess I am really looking forward to, if I can find a solution for my tech problems to do the snapshot single player world. I did it for a little while with the Nether update. It didn't last because, of course, it was a bit tricky with the tech stuff, but I think it will look cool in the end to do a survival take on the snapshots, because I find too often I just kind of like go around with the creative mode in snapshots before the Spawn Chunks podcast, and I'd like to try and avoid just like solely doing that. Okay. Someone was suggesting in chat that they could use some depth. I don't disagree, but I don't exactly know how you would do that. Is it possible to put stairs on the inside as well? Then the holes would be deep, but it would take some Minecraft finicky. But you could also use some walls along here too. That could be kind of cool. But like what I was thinking is, if we did this and had this be too thick, we could do that there, that there, that there. It just makes them so deep that they wouldn't be really all that useful. Because then on the outside, if we change those stairs now, in theory, it would give them some depth. But it gives us a square depth, not a... Yeah, so that doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. We could try andesite walls here. Or another kind of wall. Yeah, not the biggest fan of that either. Nope. Herein lies the tedium of doing tall builds in survival as you're testing things out. A lot of up and down. So we're going to leave them like that for now. If we come up with other ways, I'm sure we can figure that out later. Okay. What's next? We'll also be able to cement them into the ground a little bit more with like bushes and other things too. So I guess we just have to do the top, just the top floor. So we need some andesite slabs. regular slabs. More regular slabs than that. And what else are we going to need? Regular blocks. Yeah, there's a lot of new features too. You're right in the snapshots. I agree. I wonder. We've been doing this thing where we've been putting slabs along the outside edges of things, like this. I might try an experiment here, and just do the whole floor as slabs. See how that looks. Mm-hmm. Whoa! Or I could fall down the hole. If I slap myself in, I have slapped myself in. Ugh. Not placing blocks well today. That goes there, that there, that there. I'm just kind of like randomly doing things. So in other places, we've not done a flat top like this. We've done this kind of a thing where there's like a ring. I'm not sure which I like better. I think maybe the ring. Oh, this is going to be a problem when it comes to putting stuff like that on there. So we might have to change that. But it does look a little bit cooler. It gives a little bit more detail. They certainly look more fun when you fly over them. Yeah, it feels a little bit flimsy in the corners, doesn't it? All right, we'll fix that later. What would be next? Guess the wall. Well, and I guess a little bit of the river. Yeah, let's do a little bit of landscaping on the river, and that way we'll know when the next tower is going to fit in. That'll work out well. Inventory dump. Doop, 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 doop. And you. We'll probably need just regular dirt. And I think I've been using sand to mark out the rivers at first, so we'll do that. Will you do anything with the mountain? No, probably not. There is going to be a... I might add something onto it, like maybe just like a little build or something, but I don't want to like take away from it. I kind of like the way that it is. This area here, though, you can see over here, I've got a bridge lined up to go right this way. So there's something cool might happen here. Could be very fun. The other thing is I might do is I might try to bring in like an aqueduct or something. That could be really fun from the mountain. Megan Townsend with the raid. Thanks very much for the raid. What were you up to in stream today? Aw, dip. It's a Megan raid. I like that emote. That's cute. I need sand. That will do. Lord of the Ring watchtowers? No, probably not. Again, don't want to distract from the town. If anything, it's going to be to just kind of highlight whatever road goes this way. Because I feel like this road is going to go up this way, maybe. And then this road is going to go down like through the trees. Although I don't know. Maybe we don't bother with that bridge. Maybe because we've got this part here. Stardew Valley. How's that going, Megan? I haven't started my playthrough yet. Is this your first time? Okay, so now we're going to try, at least, I just want to do this corner of the river. Just enough to say that we did it. And so that we can figure out where this other tower in the wall is going to go. Oh, I really hate when Optifine does that. So we don't want to mess around with it too much. So I'm okay with maybe just using what exists here. One, two, three, four. We'll do 5. We might have to knock that back by a block, I think. And do maybe 3 here. Sure. Now the other side. That actually pretty well works where it is, doesn't it? So we could try this. We're not going to leave it as sand. This is just like kind of like a easy block to see while you're trying to sculpt things. See how that looks. Might have to shorten that up. Yep. Maybe we have to start it over here. Oops. Very busy torches. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I think we could probably actually bring this up to here. guess we'll take this down. So the river goes around the bend here, or at least it looks like it does, obviously. So we will do a really sharp turn on this one. Probably right into a single. Bring these up. Probably a little bit farther. Cool opportunity to have a tree going into the water, which would be kind of fun. I think that works. It's the kind of thing that does take a lot of time, but the thought that goes into it, I find, is always worth it. So not that far. I have a really cool cliff here, actually. That should probably be okay. A little bit thin. No, I think we can maybe shave this whole thing back. One there. Give ourselves just a little bit more room. How does that look? Yeah, it's much better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Cool. Excellent. That takes care of that bend. Now we just have to figure out this bend. And I don't like that anymore. Will you do the trick here that you did with the floating water sound elsewhere? Actually, yeah, that'd be a good idea too. For those that don't know what Cosmic is talking about, we discovered that you leave some. I don't know why we didn't think about this sooner, but you might have like a static river, but if you hide water that's running somewhere, you can hear it when you come close to the river, which is super cool. So this would probably be 3 and then 2. 3, probably like something like this here. Actually, no, maybe 3 to here. 2 to there. Probably another 2 to there. Nope, let's go with 1. So then that's one there, and then we'd have a single there, I think. No, because I want that corner to be in the river. We want this to be back here. Yep, so change this, even though I know it doesn't really matter, but helps me just wrap my head around what needs to happen. Three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 to there. And then we'll do this. Yeah, okay. Getting there. Such a neat trick. Yeah, no, it's totally cool. We can go, it's over here. So you can see this is a very still river, right? But listen. I know I have got my game sounds down a little bit lower, but it's because there's flowing water in here just by accident. So I'm going to use that a lot more, I think. I'm embarrassed I didn't think about it sooner. All right, how we doing? Pretty good, except for there's some missing. That should look a little bit cleaner. Yeah. And so I guess here we're looking at this kind of a thing. Oh, look, an underwater lake. Or an underground lake, not an underwater lake. All lakes are underwater. Ignore me. It's Friday. Been a long week. We'll just go to there for now. And on this side, I'll have to cut it quite a bit. And actually, this goes the wrong way. Actually, I think maybe back at this one. How's that look? Maybe just one of them? Yeah, that's bad. That's not bad. And then this one will be here. Okay, that takes care of that. Not going to quite connect, but that's fine. So the idea here is that I just wanted to get a solid feel for how we're going to eventually landscape that river and how that tower is going to stick out into it to prevent people that would be trying to get into the town to just kind of go around the wall and through the river. I kind of want to, I mean, it's not a very large gap. We kind of maybe want to do a little bit more here, but it was more this side that I was worried about and where that was going to be. We could almost, we could bring this back a full 2 blocks. That might actually be a good idea. What do we think? Do we want it to stick out in the water kind of like this one? Or do we want to stick it out in the water as far as it is now? I've only done it in a couple of other places. Like, this is kind of cool. But I'm just worried that it's too far. Just stop being so good? Well, thanks very much. Because we could move it a full 2 blocks this way. We'd have to move it 1 block south. But that would work. Let's try it with a different color. Let's try... I'll just go... Oh, here. I'll use wood. Just use wood. Let's try if it was here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. This was not wrong. This is not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a tough call. I'm not sure which I like better, the brown log or the stone one. And adventure map, Corey Davis plays. Nope, this is just a survival build. Just having some fun. A water gate. See, I don't know whether we want to block the water off. I mean, you're right. I guess we could put, like, we could do what we did over here. We haven't connected it yet, but one of the thoughts I had over here, it's a much wider river. But we've got this, right? We've got these 2 things. So I thought I placed them far enough apart that it could be possible. Maybe the idea is just that this river wouldn't be used for travel. So like if we take a look at this, although it's the main one that goes through, right? Like I would say that's the travel river. Although I guess it then turns around and goes back the other way. This is the one that goes south. That's tough. That's tough. We could just block it off and have the wall go right to the other side. Put the tower over there and then have like a culvert, like could have like a portcullis because you can waterlog all this stuff now. So we could have something like this that would let water and fish and stuff through, but wouldn't let any people. Now I don't know what to do. Chat with good ideas. Did not mean to fall off. What would that look like? So if we put the tower on this side, we could have the wall go straight across. Or are you saying keep the tower here and build another one there? I think it would be just the one tower, right? It would be kind of neat to put a tower like on this hillside. That would make that a lot less boring. Let's count out where this would be. 2 there. That's the wall. We'd want it to stick out probably to about here. No. There. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm out of stone. Crap. I like this idea better, I think. Stone. 104 times, really? That's rough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. This doesn't have to be 7 by 7. This could be 5 by 5 too. Although I guess 5 by 5 is the wall. So that would leave this little part for the water. We might want to go one more so that most of the tower is not in the river. That would be 4 towers and 2 gates in a very small space? No. It's not meant to be a functional gate. It would be 3 towers, not 4. We're looking to move this tower that we're planning, not add another one. Yeah, so I want to go 2 more blocks and then do this. So get rid of these. One. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two. And we'll just carry the other wall. No idea how tall this would be. Along here, of all your stuff. Making a mess. So yeah, if you're in the river, there'd be like a culvert right here, and this tower would come straight down. I think that looks pretty good. We'd have to get rid of this other tower. It just means that this curtain wall has to be a longer section. And that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 22. I'm okay with that. Again, I do wish it was a different angle, but alternatively, we could step it back. It doesn't have to start in the middle here. We could have this start like one block back. I'd still like there'd be a depth difference here, but we don't have to start it here. We could start it one block back, which would push the whole thing a little bit more in line. That might be worth considering, actually. Yeah, probably a good idea. Because right now, yeah, I wouldn't mind if it was a block farther back. That would work. Oh, Cosmic was giving me crap about the blocks that I was leaving everywhere. I mean, it would push this forward by a block up this way, and that's fine. I don't think that's the end of the world. I quite like that idea. Okay, we're going to do that. Decision made. So this is going to start here. Who was it that suggested this in chat? Thank you very much. It's a good idea. I like this. One thing I like about streaming, like there's that nice balance sometimes between, you know, backseat gaming where people just like bark out orders, but then there's other people that they get it. You know, they're like, hey, what about this? What if you wanted to do this idea? You know, and sometimes it can spark a whole new build, or definitely changing the existing build. And this is a great time to do it, right? You know, I always find it funny when people say like, hey, you should do this, and it's like we're already 3/4 of the way through a build. It's like, I'm not moving it. Like, unless I've really messed up and it's not going to line up with something, I'm not moving it, you know? It is a fine line. I agree. A lot of it just has to do with taking the time to position your suggestion rather than just typing 4 words. Basically, I find a lot of times, as long as people are not typing "you should" or "do" in their chat, then it's usually like a, hey, have you thought about, you know, or I like what you've got so far. Have you considered, you know, where are you going with this? You know, because I've done something like this before. Like, there's a lot of ways that you can do it, right? All right, so we're going to stick with the 2s. Double check this is right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I think, yeah, right here. So then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That stays the same. But this starts here instead. That's the middle there. And there's nothing to say that this section can't be wider as well. Like if we build the wall and it looks too, if this looks too far back, like this section here looks too far back, but I think it'll give some nice depth to looking at this way. So we should be okay. That is that. And I'm going to say we use these two middle sections, probably right here. So we go 1, 2, 3. And then we'll just come across like this, just for now. Just to finish off the idea. So there would be the hole where the river comes through. Something like that. Brad Lambert, hello. How's it going? Welcome on in. Much appreciate the hang. All right, so this is going very well. Unless I made that. Okay, well, this is the wrong shape. I forgot to fix that, but we'll sort that out. I do want to. We're gonna have to make this wall taller. I want to keep this hill, I think. So we're gonna go 6 blocks, I think, from this position up. So I think it's 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's gonna be the height we work at. Maybe a little bit taller. We'll see. However, it is about that time. I know I took a break a little while ago, but trying to get back on track here. It's about time for me to grab another short break. If you're new to the stream, about once an hour, I do pop away, grab a stretch, refresh my drink. You should too. Give your eyeballs a rest and go get some snacks or something cool because it's Friday and we all like Friday night snacks. So I will be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. All right. Now, back to work. See how this is looking from the air. We haven't done this. One thing I like about the maps, I don't have to do this very often, but it is important once in a while to kind of give yourself an overview. Yep, I like that idea better. I like that idea better. So I believe at minimum, we're looking at 6 or 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Check these other spots. I think these are 6. But granted, these are the inside walls of the keep. Yeah, these aren't as tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's check the outside wall. Yeah, these are taller, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, they are 6. It's just that they look taller with the things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 it is. 6 it is. Do we have all the things we need? Grab some dirt and grass. Put those away. Don't need the sand anymore. And what else do I need? And gravel. So now we need to go back to the gray blocks. We need stone. We'll need andesite. Need the basics for these. I have more stone somewhere. I think it's one of these. Did I have... I guess it was a whole thing of andesite, not stone. All right. We're ripping through the stone, something fierce. Is there any platform you share the artwork on? ArtStation or my website? I don't put a lot of artwork on social media because most of what I do is client based, and I can't I can't always share it until it's done. So that doesn't always happen. Hey, Princeton, how's it going? I need those. So we'll refine this hill a little bit later. Right now, I just want to fill it in. To the point where it's the right height for things. Looks about right. And we can maybe have it start to fall off here, I guess. So 6 blocks from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So the question is, will this look good? And how do we want to do this for the Marlins? See if I can remember this right. We want this to be here. Now, at some point along here, it needs to start to go down. I don't think it's going to go straight across. Yeah, that still feels like a wall. I mean, we'll change it so that it actually works well and has some texture. But for now, we have to get from here down to, I think we'll do 6 from maybe this position. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That way just every section will just drop down by a block. So here, whoop, there. And then come down another one. And that there. Time to get some scaffolding out, I think. So 2 to there, and then 2 here. And at this point, we have to decide how tall we want this wall to be. I think that's probably it there. Yeah, it looks okay. This would all come down to here. I don't think I want to drop it any farther. I think we're just going to come straight across. Have to fix the shape of this too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would go there, and then this would go here. Looks about right. How does it look for height? Good, we'll make that taller. That should work. I might want to change the speed at which it goes down. We might change the height of the stairs, because once we get the stairs in, it's probably going to look kind of funny. Because from here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Very cool. We just have to change Hey, Stephen ESC is online. Oh no, wait a minute. That was supposed to go down another step? I messed up here somewhere. Well, maybe we can use these as slab steps. I just know I want all of this to be the same height. This could work out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, Baumlind, I haven't seen you around in a while. Hope you're well. So we've got this coming down in steps, starting with this one, which means that all of these should start going down. So this is wrong. How far do I want this to go out? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that being the right height, actually. Maybe we'll bring this back up. And we'll call this the first step. Ran out of slabs. Because that way we could use slabs here instead of stairs. And it'll be a lot more gradual. Although I guess technically it would be more like that. Plus there's going to be stuff on this other side too. So we're going to have to go there and then here. Yeah. It's really fun making these walls. It's such a simple design, but it really adds a lot when you have a large wall going around everywhere. Really kind of comes together quite nicely. Give me 1 second here. So you can see where the plan is going. And I think it's going to look really cool. We're going to fly away just a second, just so you can kind of see the outline. Great idea. What a cool chat suggestion of having this wall go across the river. Very, very cool. However, we are going to have to finish it next time. I'm out of time. I got dinner plans, and it's almost dinner time. So if you've enjoyed this, I hope you can leave a follow before you take off. Follow me on Twitter as well. You'll get notified when I go live. That'll be tomorrow at 12 Atlantic time, UTC -4. Look for me at noon right back here, probably working on the same project. And I'll be doing this on the weekend as well. So check out the Spawn Chunks at thespawnchunks.com. Check out the Citadel Cafe at thecitadelcafe.com. You can check out my artwork at joelduggan.com if you want to see that stuff too. And last but not least, Patreon. If you haven't used a Twitch Prime sub, just like 40 Thieves, just now, thanks 40 Thieves, then you can join Patreon. And both a Prime sub and Patreon or a tier 1, they all lead to the Discord. So if you decide to become a member, please join the Discord. There's a bunch of really, really nice people on the internet. I think you will have an absolute blast. And I'll see you folks next time. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.